Hey, what's up? Green Films Official here. Welcome to the first episode of a new series I'm doing on this channel called How Does It Hold Up? Where we look at movies revered as classics to see if they hold up as well watching them in the current year. And for the first episode, we're going to be covering Silence of the Lambs. So, The Silence of the Lambs is an adaptation of Thomas Harris's novel of the same name, which is part of the Hannibal series. And it follows Clarice Sterling, an FBI agent in training, who gets the opportunity to work on the case of Buffalo Bill, a deranged serial killer who kills women, skins them to make a horrible woman skin suit that he may become a woman. To help solve the case, she asks assistance from Dr. Hannibal Lecter, a serial killer who eats his victims. Hannibal has information about Buffalo Bill that may be useful to solving the case. However, Hannibal has other plans in mind. But how does it hold up? Well, one thing that hasn't aged a day is Anthony Hopkins' performance as Hannibal Lecter. He is at points genuinely terrifying, and he's almost more menacing than Buffalo Bill himself. He has so many great scenes of him just toying with Clarice, and it's really uncomfortable. I also love the use of close-ups in this movie. They're used in a way to make you uncomfortable, and it works wonders. For example, this scene.
I never saw the ranch again.
What became of your lamb, Clarice?
I killed him.
You still wake up sometimes, don't you? You wake up in the dark and hear the screaming of the lamb.
Yes.
And you think if you save poor Catherine, you could make them stop, don't you? You think if Catherine lives, you won't wake up in the dark ever again to that awful screaming of the lambs.
I don't know. I don't know.
Thank you, Clarice. Thank you.
Hannibal is easily the best part about this movie. I could go on about him for hours. But I want this video to be not too long, so I won't. But just letting you know, he's so good. I guess while we're on the topic of the movie's antagonists, I guess I should also talk about Buffalo Bill. He's demented as hell. The actor who plays him does a fantastic job. His screaming, his mannerisms, how easily he gets upset, the ignoring begging of people. It's all just, oh god, it's hard to watch. Easily some of the most uncomfortable scenes in the movie when he's on screen. All the acting in this movie is so great, not just of the bad guys, just everyone. Particularly this woman in the well. Her scenes are so realistic. It's hard to watch. It's like you're actually watching someone trapped in a well, and this guy's just psychologically tormenting her. Clarice is fantastic. She's not the best character in the movie. That role obviously goes to Hannibal. But she has a lot of great growth across the movie. She has a tragic past, and she feels as though she can rectify that if she does well in the case, and it really makes you root for her. This may be a negative for some viewers, but I like that the movie doesn't hold back on its imagery. It's a film that knows it's about a man who skins women to make a woman's skin suit, and it doesn't necessarily hold back with some of its imagery, I'll tell you. Most of the violence is reserved to the end, but when it does get violent, boy, does it get violent. I also like that Hannibal doesn't get caught again after he escapes. He gives Clarice a call saying that he's gonna go have someone for dinner, and then he just disappears into a crowd, and he's never caught again. I think that's a little more chilling and memorable than if they just caught him again and he looked Clarice into the eye and said, "I'll be out of here again, Clarice." Knowing that he's still out there and that he's going to do horrible things is just more memorable and unsettling than just him getting caught again, but teasing the fact that he's going to escape again, you know? I would say ultimately the three best things about this movie are the acting, the cinematography, and Hannibal Lecter. I love the effects, like when you see Buffalo Bill's skin suit and where they find that woman's corpse. Um, it all looks real. None of it takes you out of the movie because it looks weird or fake. It's all very realistic looking, and it's part of what makes the film so effective as both a horror and a thriller. So does it hold up? Yeah, I'd say it holds up pretty well. It mainly feels like an elongated episode of a detective show that's bloodier than usual and where the acting is top notch. So, yeah, it's very good if you like detective shows and stuff, or if you just want to want to know what all the hype's about with this movie, then go watch it for that reason as well. It's a very well made and interesting movie. Although I'd say it's not particularly good for people with a weak stomach. So yeah. With that out of the way, I've been Green Films Official. I hope you enjoyed episode 1 of this new series. If you did, I'll be sure to do more of this series, and I'll see you later. Bye!